All right, welcome to the program. My name is Dr. Mankota. You are watching the TPN TV and Radio Network. Today, we get a lot of interesting um, program what we get for Kandu. Hold on, let me just make sure my Skype is on. All right, I, I got a lot of I got a lot of interesting program what we get for Kandu today, and I just want for welcome on all for this special broadcast. As some of you already don't know, within actually the APC party, the SLP party, the ACC, the judge, well, I call them the courts, and all the components of we political spectrum. One of the things that is very interesting this week is the fact that the the courts, the High Court of Sierra Leone, um, then come out and try for conduct what they call a locus. Well, I was also a little bit confused with this um, terminology, a locus. Well, this terminology, this particular um, uh, process, it don't say we the courts been the talk about that for say and get for conduct a locus now the New York Chancery building. As we all know, for the past couple of years, 1 or 2 years ago now, um, there is um, you know a court case where they go on for the Sierra Leone New York Chancery building. We started during the time of Pakaba. Remember, Pakaba left off to and it's by Koroma money from the Chinese government, weighing about $2 million for renovate this chancery building. Um, we don't actually know waiting happen with the renovation, and this is why the the court is now in New York with all the defendants and the prosecution wey na the ACC wey bring this case na court. Then they na New York, then they try for inspect the building. This is where the term locus come from. Okay, na there the term locus come from because when you um, move the court sittings from the the traditional courthouse way na the court been the process this case to another location either out of the country, according to the legal luminaries, then call them locus. So now in Judge Adrian Fisher and all the defendants and the prosecution when at the ACC, then they try for do right now on Thursday, then be able for go see the building Friday again, then go see continue for going at the building for good time for talk about this building. But I just want for remind me viewers a little bit about this case because one thing we I notice when we talk about um, this Chancery building case, even though we get many people that win a defendant, the only person way in name always they on top of everything. In fact, this case don't make we not even know the names of the other defendant because we don't so focus on just one defendant when it happened for be the APC flag bearer and leader of the APC party when Dr. Samora Matthew Wilson Kamara. Why? Because it happened for BC, now a very popular political figure, all right? And as we all know, those people sometimes attract more attention than the ordinary members of the society. So, because of this status, and especially the fact that now he is now the leader of the APC and the presidential flag bearer, ask if you take a poll today, na Sierra Leone, and just ask them about the New York Chancery building, whether not the defendant, the first person within the majority of the people, I'm not saying all, but majority of the people then go, the first person we they identify now, Dr. Samura Martin Wilson Kamara. Now in then they always oh okay, hold on. Something is not right. Hold on guys. Um all right. Sorry, I know say I think say when I not been hearing me right. Now the mixer I think I be mute me mic. So hopefully when I hear me now nice. Yeah, if you hear me clearly, do and I for just put on the comment section with it. Okay. It's a little bit too too high. Okay, hold on. All right. All right, just put on the comment section, okay? All right. Yeah. Ajibujalo, yeah. In fact, I got for call now the meeting because I got for talk about that actually. So yeah. So I just want for I don't know if una be hearing me from where I start, but if una not hearing me, I can still because I don't go for it, I can still try for reiterate what I've been trying to talk about. Um I know say a lot of una they follow this case, this Chancery, New York Chancery building case, where um don't they go on for the past almost 2 years now. And the funny thing or the irony here is even though we get a lot of people there win a defendant. All right, thank you very much. Um, Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara. He is a popular politician. We happen now for being the APC flag bearer and leader. Everything now surrounding this case, everything where they talk about this case now surrounding Dr. Samura Kamara. Okay, that's not the irony part of it. Even though you get about six more people or six or more people where they are part of this case. Now this guy no more. Okay, we can understand. This week, the judge, when Judge Irian Fisher, the ACC prosecution team, all the defendants and then lawyers them, then come to New York for can see, for can inspect the building. Then call this type of process locus, right? What's in a locus? Now, when a court move um, the proceedings of a particular case from the traditional court to a different location, in this case, from Sierra Leone to America to New York. And I believe say then go for Sidon. I believe say then go for Sidon here and listening to the the defense team and the prosecution team based on what they don't can find, what the judge don't can find. I think that the judge now order this locus for making them can see the building. And We see from Thursday, to be honest with una, some of una don't see these pictures already. Um, all right, this is the building we talk about. You see the building? The building at the left side, so you see, this is the Sierra Leone Chancery building in New York, where this case is all about. I just want for remind una where all this started. During the time of Pakaba, according to Dr. Samura Kamara, this Chancery renovation project started from Pakaba, but they're not being able for secure um okay, they're not being able for secure funds during the time of Pakaba because Pakaba get for left in 2007 way and as by Kuroma come na power. So during the APC regime, the Chinese government be able to provide $2 million for the renovation of this particular building known as the CISO. Um, we don't know, but what we know, there was some money. In fact, when the Chinese give the money to Sierra Leone, the money was sent to here in the United States in New York. Then Dr. Samura Kamara, we happened for be the Minister of Foreign Affairs at the time, he gave for order the Chancery in here, the embassy, for make them send the money na salon for them put on a dedicated account. So this money was sent to Sierra Leone and they put on a dedicated account. Now, when I listen to Samura explanation about this, I'm suspecting, say, during Ion time, the only thing where them been they try for do now for make them able clean the asbestos now the building there. I don't know whether they spend money there or not, but I believe say yes. Um Now fast forward in 2018, well, during the time of the APC, the building was not actually renovated at all. The money was there, but the building was not actually renovated, except maybe the cleaning of the asbestos inside the building. So in 2018, the SLPP-led government came to power, and under the leadership of Ali Kaba as foreign minister, this was the time when this building in renovation actually started. Now, what thing I don't understand, if the building renovation never started during the time of the APC, during the time when Dr. Samura was the foreign minister, how comes Dr. Samura is implicated into this chancery case? Well, I don't know. But as a patriotic Sierra Leonean, I was really extremely ashamed when on Thursday I received videos and pictures of this particular building. And this is the symbol of Sierra Leone in New York. This is the symbol of Sierra Leone in New York. This represents the entire country, Nasalon. This is the chancery of Sierra Leone in New York City, in the middle of New York City. And you see how dilapidated this building is. And looking at other African countries where they also get their own chancery now, New York, I was extremely ashamed, irrespective of me political affiliations. And as we all know, if they put Sierra Leone against any party, including my own party, where these two entities oppose each other, we all know say I dey take the side of the country. That is who I am. Okay, and this is what I'm gonna be doing right now because the culture of sacred cows in Sierra Leone is the cancer, is the virus for the deplorable situation where we country they go through. So, you know, if me na APC, if an APC person do bad thing, and they can support him, not because the person is guilty or innocent, but because he is my brother, he is my comrade. The same thing with the SLPP. If the person will do wrong, now SLPP folks, you they see all the SLPP then they can support that person. Whether the person guilty or not, they will support that person. This is the the perception where we don't build now with political processes. And until we all step back and start for good, they look at some of their realities and say, you know what, this is the cause of we predicament Nasalon. And it is time for me. Sierra Leone will never progress. We are still, we are still within up one side. Now, when I look at this case, irrespective of what in therefore be the outcome, from the very beginning, as you say, the SLPP led ACC and even the SLPP government and the party, from the beginning, they used this case for political reason. Yes, I am not listening. I want to make it very clear. I am not saying Dr. Samura is guilty or not guilty. I don't know. I don't have the information where will make me at the determine then can't here. I'm not saying that. Even though right now, Dr. Samura is my flag bearer and my future candidate after June 2024 this year. I don't want to go into the case itself. The only person we able for giving a prejudgment is the judge because it already get the full evidence and listening to witnesses. I just hope say Judge Fisher go make sure he rule this case outside of politics because that's not the only way we go able for bring a closure and for try for hold whoever is responsible for this disgrace for we country accountable. You see? But why I say the SLPP led government from the beginning, then politicized this. I remember on Thursday when those pictures and videos were circulating on social media. I see social media light up with partisan utterances. You get a lot of people when they come wasting no money. In fact, I even had to respond to one of the SLPP stooges where happened for me, the PRO for the SLPP North America, when Patrick Mada Kuroma, what would they call Gentle. Gentle use a snippet where the APC USA vice chair make na the Chancery where I think na George Alpha ask Mr. Kebi Toure wetin he think. Where Kebi Toure say he feel ashamed. Wetin Gentle do now na the TPN, he twist this statement say even the vice chair of the APC USA say he feel ashamed of the APC. You see how he extend, he attach a parameter into the actual statement where Mr. Kibiture say this is nothing but for political gains. I had to come in and say, no, this was not what Mr. Kibiture said. If we as Sierra Leoneans just try for separate national issues wey affect the entire nation, whether you na APC, na SLPP, na NGC. Well, NGC is dying out, so I'm just calling them because it seems like the politics of Sierra Leone is being, reformatted into two parties, APC and SLPP. Even C4C, I not even think C4C will able for contest now this coming election. NGC, maybe, but I know say majority of the NGC folks are going back to their different former parties. Now, if we as Sierra Leoneans, we able for separate national issues with parties and politics, we go able for all, we leaders them accountable. But oh no, we are not doing it. What are we doing? Well, we defend corruption. We defend nepotism. We defend all the bad things where the politicians then they do against the people of Sierra Leone. Now we they defend them. Now we they tell them for say, oh, you know what? You just hate this person, but would they bring all kind of excuses in the statement of Professor Lumumba of Kenya. We get thief man in Africa, but million thief man na a good thief man. The other side, you thief man, a bad thief man. This is the mentality where Sierra Leoneans then they go with. And the same people, when the same politicians, whether they defend for corruption and other things, they're not able for deliver, are the same people whether they grumble. The country Ibado, the country Ibad. Well, yeah, the country is supposed to be bad because you can never plant um um an onion and you expect to get a pineapple. You expect to harvest a pineapple. No, it's not gonna happen. If you plant onion, now onion is supposed for harvest, not so. So if you defend corruption, now corruption is supposed for expect for harvest. Okay. Now coming back to this particular issue, we know say during the time of the SLPP, where Ali Kaba was the foreign minister, he was accused of this same issue. And there are people who say Ali Kaba even pay money. I don't know. But let's take a look at this particular issue. Madabio, President Madabio, before he came to power, and even after he don't come to power, one of in teams when he dey go all over the world, he is in as president for fight corruption Nasalo. That's so. Would I know you read President Bio every time they talk about that? Well, anybody when I patriotic Sierra Leonean, anybody, whether you're APC, na SLPP, or na any other political party, anybody when a patriotic Sierra Leonean, when a leader come and say, I am here seriously to fight corruption, you go be glad enough to so. People like we so we not happy with this the condition of the country, the economy, the entire fabric of society. We are very happy because we know say one of the biggest problems we get in salon, na corruption. And corruption is so endemic that even inside the villages, even within household, make you see how entrenched corruption don dey na salon. It starts from household all the way to the government level. So how you go able to fight corruption? When you minister, it's already been accused of corruption. And according to information from the ACC, this minister even don't accept and refund back the money. And after that, you change this minister in position and gear another position. Which message will you send to the other people that we actually want for do the same thing? Which message is that? You know, Madabio failed miserably when it comes to fighting corruption. He is a failure. And I believe say you know what they try to talk about. Because you cannot fight corruption, you get sacred cows. One of the problems what I get with Madabio in tactics for fight corruption. Now, this paying back this money is not a tactics, it's not a deterrent for fight corruption at all. Calling somebody where una don't find corrupt for say okay, can't pay the money, then you go. No, 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 no. It's not a deterrent to fight corruption. In fact, it is an encouragement for make corruption continue for flourish na Sierra Leone. Imagine somebody thief 100 million leons. I'm giving you an example. Somebody thief 100 million leons. Yes, you know, say this person actually thief this 100 million leons. Then what you say? You tell the person, say, well, can't pay 50 million out of 100 million. Where the person thief? You say like the person can't pay 50 million. Then the 50 million, we think ever happen. Well, you know what now they tell me? The next time where I want for thief, I dey thief 1 billion leons. If I thief 1 billion leons, you make me like I pay 500 million leons. I still get half 1 billion leons in my pocket. If the other person see this, the same, they do the same thing. How you go able deter corruption as alone? Now a very simple thing. Very, very simple. Simple in the sense I'm talking about the tactics. The the backlash is going to be very, very um ferocious because as I tell Una earlier, corruption is all over, from household to the highest person at the land. Corruption is all over. Now, let's say you thief 100 million leons. Madabio no get good advisors. Or if you get good advisors, no, they listen to your advisors them. So we are giving you free advice. You don't need for pay we. Okay? We are giving you free advice. How you dey fight corruption? Somebody thief 100 million loans. Make sure the person pay 300 million loans from the money for stealing 100 million loans, let the person pay 300 million loans. If that person not get 300 million loans, seize him property. If he gets property, not salo. Put him in jail. This is how you fight corruption. This is how you deter corruption. And you know they only execute this against the opposition. In fact, they say charity begins at home. Okay? Like what we know say Ali Kaba was part of this entire problem. So the city this one this chancery. Ali Kaba should be in jail. Madabio get an opportunity for sure the Sierra Leonean people they say yes, indeed. You know they only talk when like wait and get this slang say talk and do. When it comes to corruption, Madabio is just talk and talk. No talk and do. Ali Kaba should be in jail. But what did he do? He pull out from the ministry, the foreign ministry. He sent in the UN, and I don't know what happened. I think the UN no like him. So he attempts for sending Egypt as ambassador. I don't know if he been take that position, but I don't think say he take that position there. But who knows? Okay, I'm not a SLPP, so I don't know the inner dealings of the SLPP. But this guy is already involved in corruption, and you try for pull am from one position to another, from one position to another. These were the same people who been they accuse the the APC party. The same people who been they accuse the APC party. You know, remember Kemosise with the cocaine issue where they sack Kemosise. Me my laptop they yeah, my laptop they messed up, but anyway. And Eskroma Brian come back, he get another position. So what in the SLPP me they say? Oh yeah, now with the APC, the corruption is so ripe that when you thief and Eskroma go tell you go sit down for some time until after people then forget when they bring you come back. And it was actually true. It was a disaster for we. Some of we been talk against that. Okay. But now the SLPP are doing the same thing. So who is going to save Sierra Leone? Unfortunately, we're not getting that way they can for can save Sierra Leone. If you ask the SLPP, then go try for put Madabio as the Moses of Sierra Leone. I dey see them kind of nonsense thing in social media. Moses of Sierra Leone, the person who can for can save Sierra Leone. Well, by April the 1st, according to the court, all the defendants should return to Sierra Leone. After that, are we going to expect a ruling? Yes, we are going to expect a ruling. Well, we don't know how the ruling is going to be. But whatever is going to be, it has to be sincere, it has to be based on the evidence, and it has to be free of political influences. This way, the people of Sierra Leone even were able to accept that. And it make it more difficult for Adrian Fisher because the SLPP wants for make Adrian Fisher convict Dr. Samura Kamara. Yeah. The SLPP want that for make them convict Dr. Samura Kamara. Is it based on the evidence or based on politics? This is what we are going to be monitoring. I hope we not try for put the country in a chaotic situation. Okay? Don't forget, if you if you want to be part of the this interactive session, hey, put an at the comment section of the platform where you watch we from. Okay. Yeah, just put your comment there. You agree with me? Put your comment. You disagree with me? Hey, put your comment because when I know say this is an interactive session every time we want for get feedback from una the topic what they try for discuss what una think. Well, today today um the flag bearer of the APC party get a town hall. Yeah, he get a town hall meeting na Maryland where he get for discuss with Sierra Leoneans. All right. Okay. Well, let's go to the comments before I take the next segment. All right. Well, Ajib Jallo say this locust visit represents the continuous misplacement of priorities. Why did the judiciary need to pay for airfare, food, transportation, and hotel accommodation for 12 people? Well, I don't know. I agree with you, Ajib Jallo. I totally agree with you. How much money will the ACC pay for them 12 people here? Hotel. Are these people also receiving per diem? Because hotel food and fare is just part of the the expenditure. What about per diem? Because I'm not saying the ACC prosecution and in team they must get a per diem from the ACC. I don't know if the defendant then they get a per diem also, but I know say the judge also get a per diem. So does this means the the evidence where they don't present is not enough for make Adrian Fisher make a judgment. That's why he ordered this for make them can look the Chancery building. Looking at the Chancery building, waiting at the implication. Does it change mind? I don't know. But to me, it's not even necessary like what he Ajibujalo, what he talks so. It's not necessary at all. Now, you also say Dr. Samura is fully engaged with his planned meeting with the Sierra Leoneans across the USA as indicated on the APC press release. Left New York last evening, now in Washington Metro, and will be heading out to Atlanta tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. Um, I'm just trying to say here. I got for call some of the APC USA executives for making them give me some kind of an update on the the town hall because the town hall today is supposed to be from 1 o'clock, I think, to 6, 1 to 6, so Eastern time. So now is 4 o'clock. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I were able uh add something here. Yeah. So yeah, this not deter um Dr. Samura for make continue with the in planning. Yes, we know say the SLPP folks are trying for debunk some of the things then we all right, let me just put a new something here. Well, Kabu. Um yeah, just give me 1 minute. Let me just There's somebody here. Okay. I don't know whether that's the Samakabo that I want to add, but hopefully I'm gonna do that on the phone. Just give me 1 minute. I just want for make sure saying somewhere. Okay, let me add this. Okay. Yeah. So Dr. Samura, after waiting what happened, so he gave a continue with in stuff where they make, he implants them. So I will call, I get for call for make I able to find out how that they go. Uh okay. Now, Honorable Kemosisi was suspended as Minister of Transportation during the cocaine saga. When, after 3 years, the court did not charge him with any crime, he was appointed the very first presidential advisor. He was appointed Minister of Political and Public Affairs and Minister of Works, respectfully. Yeah, this na in the SLPP been the use against the APC party. But today, they are even in the worst situation, you know. Now, of course, everyone on the trip gets per diem from the public funds. Yeah. So, boy. So if everyone gets per diem, even the defendants, then they make money. What's the sense behind this? Who's can sense where this actually make? All right. Una they accuse people then for thief millions of dollars. Not guilty yet, with the exception of one or few people then will accept responsibility. And then people are now in the process of trying for try them people here. Now these people are getting per diem. They are paid for the trial. Salona country, you know, the waste is just too much. Just too much. The people where una accuse or say and don't take money, now when they pay them per diem for the trial of the money where una accuse them with. You see what I've been trying to talk about similar things where Madabio, this in tactics or idea, even with the Commission of Inquiry, are the same thing he do. I don't know whether they advise Madabio then can advise here. This is not the way to fight corruption. You are not fighting corruption. You are not fighting corruption. Anyway. All right, now, defendant one, Mr. Nyalo, was paid for and he was present. Defendant 2 and 3 refused to be paid for and did not come. Defendant 4, Dr. Samura, refused to be paid for but sponsored himself plus 12 to the USA. Okay. All right. Well, no matter what in the circumstances, just too ridiculous, right? We don't need for spend money for can look the Chancery building. When I can send the ambassador or anybody for take pictures or videos throughout everything inside and outside of the chancery and send them at the court will able look this, then they able get the same feelings where if they come in then get because we say we're not even then at the chancery when we see the videos and pictures, we get some kind of sympathy for the country. So wasting money, of course, of course, we are wasting money unnecessarily. Now, Dr. Samula did not succumb to Fisher's charade. He was ably represented by his lawyers while he held bilateral meeting in his Midtown hotel suite. When you say bilateral meeting, what do you mean? Are you saying a whole meeting with who? Okay. All right. You tell me. You able tell me later. Let's see what in they go on. Mr. Organizing Secretary, you didn't at the hall? The town hall don't start.
Yeah, once I say I will make introduction of everything.
Um.
Everybody can talk now.
Okay. So after the pardon talk, I want to talk to you for making you an idea of waiting transpire. Okay. I didn't at the program.
Okay.
Yeah. So I will let you make you go listing first. After that, I will talk to you.
Okay, no problem.
Immediately after the pardon talk, just flash me. Okay.
Okay, I will do that.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, that was the APCS organizing secretary when Bakarbundu. He didn't at the holiday. Let me also try for get hold of the PRO and see if he did it. Hopefully, let's see. Yeah. Well, it seems like answer. So yeah, I already don't get somebody at the holiday we get for talk to me. Hopefully, after the pardon talk. So Samura Kamara day at the town hall. He didn't at the town hall for can give speech for can talk to Sierra Leoneans then. Both the APC and Sierra Leoneans they will one for listening to his speech. And I know say well, I go wait for make the organizing secretary give me an update. But I know what in Samura get for talk. The theme here is help is on the way. That's not the theme. Help is on the way. Because you know what? Let me just pull this Chancery building for now. All right. Because the people of Sierra Leone are looking for help, right? People are looking for help. So the theme of the APC in this election is help is on the way. Help is on the way. 5 words. Unamaka, a very, very strong theme. Something we it resonates with Sierra Leoneans then because right now people are yearning for help. And who is going to give this help? Well, not to Madabio again, no, because already Madabio, we don't get a chance for 5 years. Well, for those who are SLPP, we they duck their hand na the bowl, na the na the food, na the basket. Then go tell we say, while Madabio don't do so well, Mm, in some instances, yes. One green project wey Mother you do, wey assist him, no one know they take that away from him. On that, yeah, he do well. But it is not enough. And that project is the free education. Man, no APC no they can't now before me and tell me say let we know support the free education. Not even can near me. Because if you're not somebody with a patriotic Sierra Leonean, this it could have been implemented by the APC party. But it is now the SLPP party. So, irrespective of who implemented this, there are so much work to be done with this particular project. And when we come to power after June 24th, I believe say the APC party will look at this. Contrary to what the SLPP do when the APC party left very viable projects, the APC party, the SLPP party come and cancel them projects then there. Well, the APC party now a responsible party. We believe in continuity for the goodness of the country. If we can have power, we will look at this project, try for improve the project because this is wonderful project. For some of we go school na salon. For some of we see people them we highly intelligent get for drop out of school because of school fees. A lot of people then drop na school not so because they know they do well na school. Now because then common families then way they're not able to sustain for pay school fees. In fact, what the teachers them they do, then they wait stay during the exams and then they drive people them. Do nothing and they. So any leader, that's alone, we come up with this project for say they give high school free education, pass you not bigot, you not unpatriotic, now in they support that. Irrespective of your political affiliations. Nobody would expect say a project like this, huge projects like this, within the first few years, again for be perfect. And the reason this, from where this project was launched, I always they can at this program and they tell the SLPP say it is a good project, but you guys need to um reform some of the things they want to implement at the project so that it will be better. Because one of the things you go bring everybody in, or you get give the opportunity to every Sierra Leonean for make able go school. But number one, are there enough schools? These are some of the things where the SLPP government supposed for improve on. I don't know if they improve on them, but if they not improve on them, where will they come? Where President Samura they come? Now some of them here, okay, if we say every Sierra Leonean, whether they in a village or in a town, na big town, if you're supposed for go school, well, you get for create the amenities for let people then go school. Somebody not go there na village 6, 7, 10 miles away, beside the primary school or the high school there. Then you expect them every morning for waka 10 miles for kind school, 10 miles for go back. It's just too much for them. So some of their schools here, we need for continue for build schools them now some of the villages them. Let's say every surrounding village gets a school around their surrounding village, then they way a very close to each other. This is some of the improvement where people like me so I want for see. And I want um for see when the APC party can have power for let we implement them. It is not because we they implement them here, we they improve this project because now we get them. No. Government is a continuity. They can't take they say, would they take all the credit? In fact, me not believe in taking credits because if you're not a good leader, your responsibility is not always for take credit. Your responsibility is to help the people because these people are paying you. You don't need for take credit because these are the same people that are paying you. So, but we politicians in Asylum, they're more focused on taking credits than doing the good thing for the people of Sierra Leone. So, like for example, the Mamama airport, where the APC party been don't get all everything was set. Waiting me left no more than for start the project, that for start the construction. The SLPP, they not say this was a very good project, deep inside their own heart, but then they phrase him, if they can't start them, then the credit will be shared between the APC and the SLPP. They don't like that. So, what did they do? Then cancel them. 300, I don't know, 315, 250 million. My mama. We brand new airport. Modern, classic airport. And the location of the airport was the best. Right now, people are suffering. You can't go, they can't go na free term next uh 2 months. You go na free term, you can't do. If your flights come very late, ferry no dey for cross. Ferry no dey for cross. This problem, the Mama Bridge, Mama airport, supposed for being don't solve this problem. You can my mama, if you want to go na upline, na day you born, na day you wait and come, just take taxi or motorcam, you go. Okay? Again, no problem. You want for kind of free time, take motorcam, you can have free time. But President Bio cancelled that because he no want for share the credit. And now then go take $275 million for can renovate one terminal. Malungi. Don't get me wrong, the terminal is good. The way I see the picture, and I'm very much proud. I'm very much proud. But was it better for being take that money or at least go ahead with the project where the APC party left? And I don't want to blame President Bio in alone because you know why? He's a pragmatic person. Before President Bio came to power, Ajib Jalo, until idea, before President Bio came to power, IMF, the International Monetary Fund, in collaboration with the World Bank, they not been like this loan. They not been like them. They been want for make the APC actually cancel this loan. Why? Well, the excuse is that to me, it has to do with geopolitics. China. The loan was coming from China. So therefore, and China is becoming a competitor to these financial institutions here. Now you get the BRICS, where that's say them don't begin put some of their institutions are the same institutions where the West don't put IMF and all the other World Bank. Now then they get their own uh, World Bank similar to the World Bank. So it's kind of a competition. So this was one of the reasons why the World Bank and the IMF have not been one this loan. And what happened? Madabio came, they're able to convince Madabio very easily for making cancel this. This was why Madabio canceled. One of the reasons. One of the reasons. I don't give you the other reasons, right? But this was one of the reasons. Okay. So next month we they can celebrate with 60-second independence, not so. Okay, 60-second independence. Independent from who? Ah, 60-second independence from who? From the Britain? Do we really have independence? Waiting at the importance of independence. One of the importance of independence is you are able, as a sovereign state, to make decision on your own without being forced for making cancel then decisions then they. That is independence. Anyway, that's another topic and another day. Probably in April, I will talk about, do we really have independence? Because when an institution like the World Bank and IMF are able to force us to do things where benefits we as a nation, it benefit them, then first for make we do some of them here. That was exactly what they were doing when we were colonized. Same thing. The only difference here is now then get stooges. Now the hem of we power. Um, I call them slaves. I could be one of the slaves in 2028. I could be one of the slaves of the West in 2028. I'm not disputing that. Because you know what? We're not able to try for put with society together. We're not able for develop a robust local economy where we're able for insulation. Uh-oh. And right now, the elections are coming. You know what are they hearing? Especially from we na the SL na the APC. The international community, they not agree. The international community, they not agree. You know why? People they not say we are not free. But we they pretend like say we are free. I remember in 2018, after the elections, one of the excuses then way some APC folks then get, we lost the election. Well, we lost the election because of the international community. They say 10 years. That make them not agree. These are some of the most backward thinking way Sierra Leoneans then get. Well, why we vote? If the international communities are then get for determine with political feature, why do we have to spend our time, energy, and money for make we go in a polling station for go vote for somebody? Why would not just sit down and say, yes, international community, the time don't reach, without una want? When I pick for we. But would they hail some of them backward thinking here? Would they hail them? International community. The international community give a damn about me and you. They don't care. You know what the international community care? Their own interest. If you as a leader in a salon, you are willing to play ball with the international community, you are willing to become the cow where now they hold the rope, you're good. I like you a dictator, you're good. I'll give you an example, okay? Um, Let me see. Hopefully, I'm just right now trying for wait for Samuel. I say Bakal Bundu. Hopefully the town hall they go on. Okay, where are we? We backward thinking about the international community. Well, let me go first for the comment. I think some comment did not come in. All right. Okay. Let's start with this, the one where I've been left. Ajibujalo said, Dr. Kamara said, this is a big history for me. Why? Because Samora Kamara is transition from flag bearer of the APC and now as a leader. Oh yeah, I listened to in in speech before it came. Ajibujalo, can you tell me? I know now for saying they don't separate the chairmanship of the APC party and leader of the APC party. Now, in a scenario wherein the leader of the APC party, no, you know, not they see eye to eye with the chairman, who has power, the chairman or the leader. Yeah, this is a very, very important thing where I've been a time for us. Because the reason what make the ask, let's say Samura Kamara win the presidency. Now, maybe there's a dispute between the NAC and all the other members of the executive and Samura Kamara. Now, the 1991 Sierra Leone Constitution talks in and reaffirmed by the Supreme Court, you have to be, you have to continue to be a member of a political party for make you continue to be a president. So if there's any dispute, this is just a scenario, a theory. If there's any dispute between the party and the leader, is the party able to expel the leader or they not get that power there for expel the leader? Dear Ajib Jallo, please answer this question for me because this is very important question. Yes, a lot of people then can say, why Dr. Mankota even they talk about this? But we not theorists them. We they look at every scenario and try for formulate a good outcome, a good understanding of something. Okay. So they are tell we. Ajib Jallo, I hope say you still the watch with. I from Samura Kamara, the technocrats to Samura Kamara, the techno president. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Cherno, Cherno Jallo. No, it's a brand new airport. Oh yeah, it's a brand new airport. It's not a brand new airport. It's a terminal. It's a terminal, my brother. Okay, because we don't argue on this so much. Whether the Lunge, the new Lunge airport, now a brand new airport, or okay. To me, now a terminal because even the runway, now the old runway, okay, now the old runway. You know what? Let me go for a break. Let I just stretch myself. Say I just come out from my sciatic nerve pain, so I don't want to sit down for long. All right, welcome back to the program. If you just joined, we talk about everything we get for do with Sierra Leone politics, from the Locus, we the ACC and the the courts been they do them 2 days here now in New York for the Chancery building, and for the misperception of a lot of Sierra Leoneans when it comes to the international community, to the airports, and to the town hall where Dr. Samura right now as we speak, it is talk. Okay. Um, let we go back to Usai we being left. All right. Chano Jalo say no na a new airport. Okay. All right. You can call it a new airport. All right. But the point here is both location and in terms of facilities and modernization, and also in terms of job creation, the Mama Airport was suited for a better outcome. Okay. All right. Let's go to Sydney Kande. Uno they get stress for this airport. You see them they explain like you know everything. Look where you government make Wilkinson Road Pahalakim. Yeah. Okay. It's cool. I expect that from the SLPP, right? It's part of the process, right? Well, if you tell somebody, say somebody way don't secure a loan of $350 million for go build an ultra modern airport in a location where we able to relieve all the stress where travelers that they get for going alone. A government, a responsible government, we believe in continuity. It come and cancel that project. And even the government, go read the government's paper about the Lunge Airport. It was a renovation. It was kind of an extension for America able to remind Cherno Jalo too. Okay? It was an extension. It didn't have the paper. They don't tell you then they go build a brand new airport. It was an extension of the Lunge Airport. Okay? And that extension, what you do? You spend nearly $300 million. $300 million. What have been the reason why the APC led government be one for go build Mama Airport? Not because of the ferry problem. Not because of the ferry problem. Well, I don't know. Like where he talks to. Yeah, not everything I know. But I dey talk what I know. You can't tell me what you know. Sometimes if we put them together, we'll be able to get a clear picture of what they go on. Okay? But as far as I know, the ferry issue, when one of the reasons where the APC be one for go build another airport outside of Lunge, they don't resolve that problem yet. They don't resolve the problem. And guess what? Let's say the company, because this is not actually even the government, the company will come back and try for bring multiple ferries for can resolve the the ferry problem, the crossing problem. At the end of the day, if you put everything together with the money what we don't spend already, it's almost the same as the brand new airport where they for been go build na mama. So you see the point why they try to talk about. I know say some of them are so obsessed with partisan politics so much that nothing no dey wey na bad thing if na you party they do am. Nothing no dey wey na bad thing. Well, this is not the way I dey behave. For people who they already don't know me for decades, Then go tell you, say, this is not the way Dr. Mankota behave. If me party do wrong, I dey tell them, say, hey, what I do so na wrong thing. They help the country. If the SLPP do good, I will tell them, say the SLPP do good. If they do wrong, I will tell them. I just don't praise Madabiu about the free education. Yes, I know say you get a lot of problem where the need for fix. And by God's power, as a responsible incoming government, we will look at some of the problems say, oh, we are not able for fix. We will improve on the one and them. Okay? This is how a patriot supposed to think. But everything we get for do with the SLPP, even the SLPP, it's good. It's never a bad thing. We need for change with attitude. If I become a president of salon, I dey institute back a program where an escoma be make. Unfortunately, they're not able for succeed at that program day. Attitudinal behavioral change. It's very important for a society. Your attitude dictates your behavior. The way you dey think, now it dictate the way you dey behave, your actions. So if you dey think like some people that the way that they think, it's all about politics. So I no want for make somebody criticize me party or me government, whether they do wrong or they do bad. Oh, you dey get a rotten government. And if you get a rotten government, you get a rotten society. Because the government and then they determine how much how much people that then they trade, how much the gas of the cost of gas the cost. Then they determine you living, you when a citizen, how you dey live. So you see, if you get a rotten government, you have a problem. Okay? So bring your own idea, bring what you know, so that we'll be able to compare and make them better for salon. This is why this program is all about. It's an interactive. I give you something. If you deny that, bring you on. Let put on a table. Let's see if now you right. I they come and tell you same, but you're right. I have done that so many times here. For people the way now people the way na me viewers them then go tell you say yes. That's how Dr. Mankota is. Now Samuka Sano, you are a liar. That airport is not a renovated airport, but a new one. Stop lying to people. Go read Madabio in signature, where it say na extension of the Lunge airport. Now you call am a brand new airport. Madabio say na an extension of the Lunge airport. This is the document with Madabio signed. And now you're telling me a liar. Who is lying here now? Me? Because I say the truth against your government. Now I'm a liar. Where your government self agree with me for saying an extension of the Lunge airport. How many utterances where Madabio and the SLPP and don't put on social media about the extension of the Lunge airport? Now you are telling me that I'm lying. It's a brand new airport. It all has to do with propaganda, my brother. But it's okay. It's part of the process. Okay? All right. Abdullah Molai Mansari. Please tell us about the Chancery building, sir. We are more concerned about sorry. I don't talk about that. Now the first segment, I spent nearly 45 to 50 minutes talk about the Chancery. In fact, if you look now, look um, let me just show you. You see, so that's now one of the now the first topic where I talk about. Yeah. So um, see. I don't already talk about this, so I'm not going for go back and talk about that. I think say you come late, but it's okay. Next time you go able. And besides, you go able for um watch back the recording. Just go to my Facebook on the TPN network, or you go na YouTube on the TPN network, or you go na Casters on the TPN network. So all them platforms here, you able to watch a rerun. Okay. I already don't talk about the Chancery building. All right, Mama for why? Propaganda does not win election, dog. Numbers does. Samura Kamara's New York trip can't be left to propaganda. Keeping him away from the crime scene only gives him false relief. Well, I agree. Propaganda no dey win election. Na strategy na im dey win election. Strategy na im dey win election. Okay? But Samura Kamara no need for dey na the Chancery building. He get a lawyer dem dey. They represent am. Right? They represent Samura Kamara. So whether e dey na the Chancery building, which I was expecting, but if he decides say e no get for dey, I no think say na a crime because his representation is already there. Okay? And he said number 9 they win election. Number 9 they win election. I agree with that. I really agree with that. For say number 9 they win election. Because if you remember where I've been talk about certain folks within the APC party relying on Doctor, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Let me just remove this guy now. If you remember where I've been talk about certain folks now we political spectrum we rely on the international community say, oh, the international not get for free. The international not get for free this. If you no vote, if you not get enough votes, you know they win the election. The international community they come only for can help if there is any kind of unfair play. And even at that, they get a limitation. The international community get a limitation. And they give you an example. The recent election Nigeria. Well, I don't want to compare Nigeria and Sierra Leone because like way too different, right? But even the international community observers them. There were so many, you know, unfair play, violence, corruption, all these type of things happen. In Totamo, but after a few days, you know what happened? The same international community then congratulates the winner. Because you know why? One thing we a lot of them don't understand. And this is something with a reality. I want for make una know this. The reason why sometimes I dey try for teach people them about international politics. Now because of the perception we will get, we believe say the international community is everything for we. Before the emergence of China, Russia, and the BRICS nation, India, Brazil, and all those type of countries, then we don't get emerging economy. The West was the only master in town. And imagine, so for some of now way they do economics, if you then a village, now only one trader, now in they sell a product, that trader is so powerful, especially in a product where people they need. The trader now in the control when the price get for go up or go down. Now in they do everything. So the same thing here, before the emergence of them BRICS nations here, the West was the only master in town. So therefore, and they dictate what they want for make we when are the slaves for do. You want to say something, doctor? Oh, okay. Yeah. So then they dictate what we supposed to do. If they come and say now this we not supposed to do. If I not do them, well then they hold the money because now the only source of money where would they get from outside, right? And we not get enough for we local economy. So we depend on them. So they control everything. And that make up in the talk about whether we really have a real independence. Next month we celebrate with 62nd independence, right? But that one they will talk about that in April for how we able to educate ourselves. Now, after the emergence of them BRICS nations, yeah, the game don't change. The game really, really don't change. The West then still gets power. I'm not disputing that. But now Africa then get alternative. So that means the West should adjust itself from being an arrogant master to a collaborative relationship between Africa and the West. Because you know what? If the West want for play hardball, it's very easy. A government can just say, you know what, bye bye, all the money. If they go to China, China is ready to pump money in Africa. So you see, do not rely on the international community. Do your level best for fix your own problem. But if you say, oh, the international community not green, then you know they try for fix your own problem. You are in the mercy of surprises. Now, let's go ahead. Doctor, if you want to say something, you can come in anytime.
Yeah, so good afternoon, Dr. Mankota, ladies and gentlemen, listeners. Yes, today is a big day in Washington, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'll not be able to go because the person wait for relieve me at disappoint, come. I'm at work, I'm working from home. So I get for beer and Sidona, and follow the streamline. I've been get
Okay.
what's the be happen there. Yeah, well, I think from the point where I meet you where you don't talk, it's very important that people then go vote because the votes that then determine the winner. Except otherwise, other criteria they wouldn't look into.
I don't know if your internet or you, but internet is free.
Huh?
But you look like you're okay now. You've been the freeze.
Oh, okay. All right. Make us start all over again. Did you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Did you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, they hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll be supposed for day down Maryland or Washington, but I'll not be able to go. I'll not get a reliever. But from the point who say I meet where they talk, I agree with you. The votes are important. The vote now they win election. And it's a very important. I mean, if a person he wants for making party win, make the voters then register and then go vote.
Very important.
Except otherwise. But by the look of things, I feel I will congratulate you, Makota. I think your party they can win.
Where you?
Oh me, but this I just wear them, because say, but an old one,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once an APC, always an APC.
An APC, yes.
How they mean no but.
I know. So what would they try for actually appeal no more? We want for get a peaceful atmosphere.
Free and fair election.
Not only for these elections, but Sierra Leone, I think we don't outgrow ourselves by this violence. Make everybody be a peaceful ambassador. No matter what party you depend, no matter what creed of religion you depend. If you're not a man, you're not a policeman. At the end of the day, we are all Sierra Leoneans. I mean, me at the shame, and I'm sure many people in the shame, when they go at the news headlines for say, this is what is happening in Sierra Leone, in that awkwardness. So this na me appeal no more. I get for talk to.
So we don't talk about the Chancery building, but I hope I believe you see the videos and pictures. What do you think about that briefly before we continue with the comments?
Well, now building where I don't go to. I don't visit when it been there in the function. In fact, I've been meet Dr. Kaikade. I've been meet the head of Chancery, we've been there, Victoria, Ambassador Suleimani. Yeah, that time when I be one care go investors in a salon, so we been get for go there. So it's disappointing that even we unfinished houses in a salon, them better pass that one day.
Yeah.
What I mean, an unfinished house, a proper unfinished house, you can't compare to that building. The only thing I wonder why they choose that Locus or somewhere something where they say they for come now for come verify. I think say if the courts in Sierra Leone can able prove evidence or you know get evidence or no case, why they for fly all the way Canada? But again, I go say this now a blessing in disguise for Samurai. You don't get a holiday until them be holding passport.
Yeah.
So so I can say, well, make you enjoy time now because this now holiday and the other guys then where them we make because
But,
there's no point
you
coming.
see, Samurai with the swag.
Yes, I
Hey,
know. Let me can say I not been degree for who that self uh, uh, the judge Fisher, but this time yeah, it look like say you don't take a wise decision for give your holiday to be president to be president in the making.
yeah, yeah,
Anyway,
definitely.
I just want for Makwe light in the air, but again, um, do ya whatever happens, the present government, the oppositions, them, citizens, them, some of whom are go they go so not it again at the world, but we could try for build a healthy legacy for we offspring them, generations yet unborn, so that then go enjoy that country. You're not gonna know for say Salon are one of the most beautiful countries in the world,
Okay.
except you travel wide enough. So much we make a safe haven so that we will be happy for always remain our country there or go back to the countries there and without any hassle. But if we continue in this fear, nine will kill everybody. Anyway, now that no more I get for talk for now.
Well, as you dey try for complete for talk, let me just put this very, very quickly and try for see if them guys they don't know. So okay, okay, hold on, just let me just do this PRO. All right, all right. Well, thank you very much for your statement. I believe say what you talking are the best way, and let we continue with the comments. Let me Kamusa will be stopped. Okay. Now we get AB Nelson to AB Nelson Toure. Stop fooling yourself. You and I know we don't have new airport. Pape, na the terminal then go add and the whole so now extend the airport. I think he did try for respond to the guys the way say this na a brand new airport. I agree with you, Mr. Toure. But say as long as na SLPP, always SLPP, they try for propagate. And guess what? You know, um, when I come to America, I learn a lot of stuff. Somebody we want for propagate something, they attack you for being a propaganda person. So mama for just they try for tell you say now propaganda with they palm. But when you look at what in and they talk about this airport, there is no different at all. You know. So go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. Dr. Makota, you know, yeah, there are things where they mourn me. And that is why we learn book, why we say we learn book up to a doctoral level.
Good question.
Where we supposed for actually know the truth and propagate them to people them and help a country and with progressive minds. But for me, for look at some of we colleagues them, especially the one that we carry the title as doctors. I don't know which syllabus they do or which university they go. For me, they look the lie, the real lie, and try for paint them so that many people believe say not true. I don't want to call it propaganda. Lies.
All right. So Ajib
Yeah.
Jallo, you didn't at Maryland. You didn't at the town hall, because some of them messages I feel bad. I don't know if now something when a response way Dr. Samura doing at the town hall or maybe. So let me know. All right, go ahead, doctor. Sorry.
Yeah. So this dynamic, something where the one I mean head. Yes, we they try for cover things and for cover up things them, but sometimes small lie not they, because anybody where they lie is a thief, and anybody where they thief is a killer.
Yeah.
I mean, so let us desist from telling lies to our people.
Yeah.
Because in the end,
doctor,
it will come back to we.
Well, doctor, one of the and the unfortunate part is,
yeah,
some of them people here, they don't want somebody where they tell them the truth. That's not the unfortunate part. They want for make you tell them what they make, what then they feel happy, even if not the truth. And people like we, so we're not used to them kind of thing, and them kind of people, and they're not a friend with we. Then they see we as people that way now outside of their own circle, And me now, they meant me for say things as it is. So we're able to change me on that, because there is no way I go begin I can't lie by you just to satisfy you. No, I go tell you the truth. If you accept, I'm fine. If you not accept, I'm go tomorrow, because the truth is always going to be the last thing we get for prevail. Now I
yeah,
do jealous.
yeah. Let us take this airport issue where they try for talk. I mean, it's so simple. It's so clear. I mean, say something new, something old, something way in Terminal 1, Terminal 2. When you talk of, like, for instance, a national or international airport, the airport can still be in one locality, but still it can get international and local flights. This airport Nalonge airport. And still Nalonge, yeah. Dulles, Dulles. Reagan Airport, Reagan Airport. John F. Kennedy, John F. Kennedy. But John F. Kennedy don't undergo a lot of transformation. Dulles don't undergo a lot of transformation, for example. So why are we coming for even celebrate? Yeah, it's good, but even to say the truth, there is no difference the extension or the renovation where the former government make to now.
Well. The funny thing here is people the way they attack me for say this now an extension. Might be also stuck on before this airport construction started. They're all the government officials say when they're gonna public, not to say they say they go extend the Lunge airport. That's what they tell me. So I don't know how all of a sudden that one they don't change it now to a brand new airport. I don't know.
Believe me, I wish some of we they travel, but it will appear some of us, since we left the shores of Sierra Leone, will not ever go back there for the last the kingdom come years, Because if they go in and out, you go see the improvement of Longe Airport from the past government. Where even, I mean, you they think of this extension. This extension, I see where the how you call them elevator where they go up.
Mhm.
They make them a big deal. The people themselves, the Turkish people, then they say, ah, what did they happen with them people there? Is that something to celebrate? When some time will come, you not get for work because now electricity, you get for consume.
Yeah,
It's just like
especially during the 7 day rain, because they
yeah.
say the airport is 100% solar
uh,
powered.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if we get 100, if we get the 7 days
Yeah.
rain, so that 7 days electricity not get for it. But in any case, let's move on.
I,
Hi,
I know.
Mama for us, we wonder what you guys will talk about when the bridge linking the airport and Freetown will have been constructed. The two combined will create the investment environment that will be far-reaching. Just hold your breath. I know will hold my breath for the Lunge Bridge, because you know
Yeah,
why?
yeah. I'll say something, Makota. We go welcome that.
Yeah, we all come down, but
Yeah,
I know
it's
they hold
very
my
good
breath for that.
because this is what we were expecting even before you say and foresee that thing before done day by now.
Yeah,
And honestly, when you dey anticipate something, anticipate it in good faith. I
yeah.
mean, maybe that bridge will come, but I don't think saying that during matter be in time again.
No, 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 because
It's too
not
late.
3 months, not 3 months left for them. Is
Yeah,
it 3 months? No, April, May. Not 2 months
yeah,
left for them, actually.
yeah. Except if he won't
Actually,
come
the
back.
1 month time left for them, because by May, the campaign don't start in full
Yeah.
gear.
Except if he lucky, he get for win back, he come. Where I doubt it with the ongoing trend of things, with the report where don't come out from all the international bodies them, we stakeholders them, and we self what thing don't happen at the ground. Oh man. Mm. And make all man only vote here. Make all
ah,
man go vote.
let's move on.
Yeah.
Okay. Bozos Kamara say yes. I don't know what to make you say yes, but Mama Foya say, and you need 20 years for that. I don't know whether he respond to this. And Ajib Jalo say, we will be proud of administration if that happens. Yeah. Ajib Jalo. JSM Kamara say, Momo Foy, as an independent thinker, I don't think the Lunge Airport and building a bridge is a good deal financially. My reasoning is that what's the population of people traveling to and from Lungi? But I will leave you SLPP and APC people to fight each other. Instead of us all saying one salon, this the reason why the Western, Eastern, and Asian are better than us Africans. Well,
Okay. Now, Dr. Mankota, this longer issue it don't bring so much controversy that I think say the not for make a focus or a point of discussion. Okay, you dey develop an area together with the people them. This na coexistence. But even the people that waiting along here, how you go develop an area, then you lay off all the people there.
well,
This na rogue, where they say you dey play people like cater. Now talk
okay.
about this.
Let's move on. I know
No,
say,
no. It should not be a subject of controversy. It should be a subject of happiness.
yeah. All
Well,
right.
this is the lie where they talk, Makota, for say, we will get for stop this lie, and until you stop this lie, you know, they take you anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
first thing, they say, okay, can't pay me money, can't pay me use them, emoluments and thing. You go arrest her, you cannot go.
Okay.
That's
All
the
right.
intimidation. No,
All right.
within at this podium, for more they tell the truth and make the people that because this is the time for make who really tell the truth. We'll go ahead.
Because now 1 month no one are left for Madabio. Anyway.
And come on. Yeah.
Adabio.
If I be no
Ah, Teach Roy says Samura and his APC plus Mada and his SLPP are equally responsible for the backwardness of our country. They've both proven unfit to solve our problem. If we can't get it right, go left. We'll not get alternative, oh, bruh. That's not the problem that one day. Alternative, you know, do. Jonathan Silla say APC will never win this June 24th presidential election. Mark my word. All right. I will mark your word. What is lacking is a conversation between the people and the administration. All the BO achievements are, if any, are paper achievement. Tell me one road that have been constructed from start to finish, much like the Anespa time. They say talk and do. I say no. It should be do and talk. Let your word speak for you, Dr. Samura. Eh, ba, Ajibujalode. It's Alex Ajibujalode na the hall. Ajibujalode na the hall. Now, it quotes Dr. Samura directly. Yeah. So let's see if we're able to get. Let's see if we're able to get the PRO for APCS if he did the hall. If he been going regular. Mr. PRO, you didn't at the hall? You been going at the hall? Yeah, no say you dip and drive. I say if you dip and drive or because the noise. Okay. Well, I be want to talk to you about the town hall. So now that make up in the ask if you didn't at the hall day. Oh, I think he did at the hall. The noise at the hall night. Yeah. You go able to go outside? Okay. I get 10 more minutes to go. I think Samura still deep and talk. I think the quotations where Ajibujalo they would probably it come off from the hall. All right, let's move on. All right, let's move on. All right, Anna Pila say a bunch of food. Come on. Let's be nice to each other, okay? All right. One more for say Samura / Jerikoko ticket once again. What is the difference this time? Dipping into the same pot for vote, isolating Southeast after nearly 5 years of insult. All right. Let the best person win. And Apila say APC full criminal and cool people. Well, another Maranta. Zainab Sandy did. All APC people are selfish over so many years. What they done for Salon.
When are they talk so what's in our age? The person when they talk, what's in our age?
It's Alex saying na young lady.
Yeah, some people they talk something the way they not sabi. And I make them say, Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani. My God, why hast thou forsaken me? Oh God, forgive them, for they do not know.
For the sake of helping with sister when I probably young. I don't want for denigrate you, my sister. I don't know what's in your age, but either you too young, you don't understand what the APC don't do, or you just too partisan. But let me give you a little bit of taste. All right. Well, look at the amenities Nasa alone today. You talk about stadium, UU building. Also help me now because there are so many things.
Connor Road, Kailau Road. Far, them place and then they call so. Tomambai, them places and they all them chin and they we from yonder. Not only Northwest.
Yeah, the hydro, even
I do.
though what they call a lot of things my sister where the APC don't do. Okay.
Nasit building.
No, Nasit, not to them make am na SLPP actually. Na Kabam, nine create Nasit. And NRA. Nine
Okay.
create Nasit. ACC na
And
Kabam.
Samura, na idea.
Okay, so my sister, that's so these are some of the things. But anyway, the APC don't do a lot of things. Are they enough for make we able to go and call? No, not enough. But if you tell me say the APC not do nothing, I don't think say you actually understand the history of Sierra Leone. All right, let's go to stand up again. Bill is the best for that country for the next 20 years, as how I am thinking. Yeah, your thinking is a little bit flawed because first of all, Bill only gets 5 years. If he's lucky enough, he will get another 5 years, which is 10 years. After that, he's gone. So Bill no go ever did 20 years now that country.
A
And
dictatorship.
you know they
Dictatorship.
change the constitution.
She is asking for dictatorship. Yeah.
You know they
That's the
change the
calculation.
constitution, my sister. So Bill, he get 1 month more to go. Likely, okay, Bakarbundu they call me now. Hold on. Doctor, go ahead and continue the talk so that let me talk to Bakar. Oh, hello.
Yeah, my sister Zainab. Yeah. Kushel. Yeah. You say President Bio for the another 20 years?
Yeah. Okay, doctor.
Yes.
Now I get Bakar Bundu at the camp column. He don't ready. He didn't at the hall for making give you an update. So let's
Okay. All right. You don't get them? You don't join? You don't enter the studio?
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Organizing Secretary Bakar Bundu. Thank you very much for joining me in Pronto. But that's now your function anyway. But I give you an update of the town hall because I do they give you some of the quotation from um, the next president of Sierra Leone. So I'll give you an update. The floor is yours.
Well, I mean, thank you very much. I mean, for having me. This program then don't come out to be one of the crowd. I mean, the place is just coming by the crowd. The just welcome over that spirit. I mean, even the people over there around and they play for a very, very long time. Whatever it is. The guy way out in town this evening and the message we deliver to we, not the US. So, I mean, the atmosphere is well, I mean, in a way where people are able control and separate our life because I mean everybody wants to
So what's in the message, the theme of in statement?
well, the theme of the statement, I mean, number one, the economy, number two, the things that we talk about where they affect most of the people right now, where security, the freedom of expression, we know people are now free for association, or convey the message of political party, them, any one of them come out of the harassment, intimidation. These are all messages that we have for us to play the diaspora, the important role where we get to play. And if I cannot use the word diaspora, I say, let's use the word diaspora. It is for the Sierra Leoneans away from home. I say because when you use the word diaspora, you don't discriminate. So anyone takes that to Sierra Leoneans away from home. So in all of diaspora, from June 24, 2023, when he became president, all the negative things, all the things that were affected, they will start from the
So I know say the main theme here is help is on the way based on what they try for tell we, right?
Yeah, for the way and even the Mama Airport. They say we not give up that project date. They say because the main focus here is out of the airport support at the main line or the entire country. And that can be the main purpose of the Mama. But now the SLPP government can say they will build a bridge. Now there is no bridge. They don't get extension of the terminal. We're not going to brand new airport that's just an extension of the old airport. Now, the project where this stage will be done, we are the transportation from the airport to the mainland, from.
I just talk about that. I just talk about that. Did you know? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so based on that, the Mama project, will still come up again, and even the but when we come back to power, we will try to talk to people because it's national development.
I know say one of the reasons which make Dr. Kamala Kanayana for that cancer case, he talk anything about that or no?
Well, no, they don't think anything about that, and it just left that with the judiciary. Because that 100% and comfortable say they don't do anything bad, so they don't get anything to say about it.
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree with that. Now, waiting at the next schedule after that town hall meeting because I think you get for the for how long?
Well, there's a press release
Yeah.
on the first of and the production that they so that's a very, very tight schedule. From here, it is now Georgia. They will host a fundraiser, opportunity for meet with stakeholders, them, class caucus, and even for an interview.
Yeah, well, that's really, really wonderful. Doctor, you get any question?
Yes,
Hold on,
we
hold on,
are.
hold on. That I'll make sure say I hear you. I don't know if that's what you correct. All right, say something that.
Yes, Comrade Bundu. First of all,
No, hold on. Let's see if he Baka, you the area.
did they
Baka,
hear me? Or maybe don't go.
no, he did, but I not think say hear you. Baka, go to the area. Yeah. Hold on. Akabundu, you the area? Oh, okay. Go ahead, doctor. You the area?
Okay, Comrade Bundu, congratulations for una we able make come to the hall for welcome the future president come June 2023 elections. And do you make members say government na continuity? Then don't suffer too much. And if God makes it then come, make them think for the entire Sierra Leoneans them. May they not go back to this backwardness of revenge and killing because government na continuity. I know say that Longe Bridge na a gift where you get for be for them. And for a person like Dr. Samura, I believe say you go able bring the Southeast together with the North and the Northwest based on your own ideologies. First of all, the woman we married, na Mende woman, we na one of the largest tribes them as
All right, doctor. Try hold them because he get for go back now the place there. So
okay. So Congratulations also because tell us say we gladly for Fisher. Fisher don't think wisely this time. He don't give him holiday because he not be need for cam, but he don't give him holiday for cam like he can see we. So Fisher, thank you at least for the last 5 years. Now you don't take a wise decision. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Organizing Secretary. First of all, officially, I just want for congratulate you and the APCSA executive and Una actually fight a very good fight, and the people of the members of the APCSA agree with Una for say at this time now una get for take we. I know say una get a long way for go, but so far waiting I don't see una actions, una behavior. I think it's very very promising. So especially at this time when the APC party is at a crossroads. So the APCSA is the foundation and is the biggest diaspora organization of the APC party. So extend we congratulations to the chairman, Dr. Sufian Kalokon, and in vice when um, Kebi Toure for say we there for una, we dey support una, and we will make sure say we help una for let we succeed because until we all work together, it is very difficult. So I want to thank una very much again. I know say you get a very tight schedule. So now that one day no more. You get anything where you want to say for as a last word?
Yes, I want to tell you 2020, I mean, for the congratulatory message. I want to say today, Dr. Fujian exhibit today again. I mean, the sooner I get the mic, the first way I acknowledge the former vice chairman, Joseph Watson Kamara, a call on the stage, a call on to this on my brother, and that we fight during this course of this campaign, but there's never a time when we even say anything but one against each other. So at this point in time, we ask him openly and publicly in the presence of the leader, Dr. Kamara, and they can work together. First, fully take the mic and publicly, ain't not by interest, but really convey the message to his team and they will work together. So
Wonderful.
I think it's a very important occasion today where we see a many corporation, we see a few of them. The former executive, we recognize them, we even provide a table for them, and I make sure say I call them all fresh one after the job. For the fact say I mean you mentioned this issue of continuity, that's why I consider what they know to go for their continuity. All the projects that we SLPTV don't start. We want them more, we make sure that we continue them and maintain them, and then go back to the start of them. So I want to thank you, Dr. Makota, for your contribution.
Thank you very much again. So I will release you now for make you go back because I know so you get a busy schedule. Thank you very much for can't talk to him.
You're welcome.
All right. Let me round up, Doctor. So the town hall is going on, but Dr. Samura don't talk, and based on what I read from the organizing secretary of the APCSA, it seems like Dr. Samara is having a great time at the United States and something where is very good for we all, and he's ready to take the mantle of leadership come June the 24th. I know say the SLPP folks said that they don't full blow. Let we go back at the let we go back at the at the comment section. Usa been stop. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Well, Ajibijalo say Bio promised human capital development, but the minute he took office, he sacked everyone with the institutional knowledge. Is that human development? No. This is more like state captured, Dr. Samura. Eh? But I think say Dr. Samura Toko. Thank you very much, Ajibujalo, for giving the quotations of Dr. Samura, some of the snippets of Dr. Samura. GSM Kamara say, Hannah Pillar, so you don't think APC and SLPP are the same? All they care about is their individual pocket. Una continue to fight on herself. Okay, whatever. Alvin J. Alvin J say, are these guys Sierra Leoneans or what? Bunch of Tolongos breeds.
Is that what it?
He said, are these guys Sierra Leoneans or what? Bunch of Tolombo breeds. I think today broadcast is more of SLPP folks.
I know.
Then they come after we bing. We are Sierra Leonean, my brother. And we are APC breed too. We are Tolombo breed too. All right, one more for us.
And Cholo Doriana, Cholo na heaven, not to hell.
Boy, when I make me they laugh till I want to go. One more for us. Everybody that lies is a thief, TPN contributor. And Eskoroma promised Konon a university. Was it done? Was he lying? He is a thief, according to your contributor. Dr.
Very good.
All right. Well, your contributor has admitted being away from Sierra Leone for times. For times, he himself can't remember. I will ignore all his misinformation since he came on board. You are forgiven. Mama Foya say insulting Mendes for nearly 5 years for simply being Mendes is a hurt the Mendes will not forget soon. Our response awaits you people soon. All right, Mama Foya.
What are insulting?
Well, what I want for sale. Okay, what I want for sale. I don't know when you begin for listening to the TPN. When we get people them where they use the tribal card for gain political reasons. I don't condemn that now this program so many times.
Unequivocally.
Because I don't believe in tribalism. We all belong to tribes. That is outside of our control. And that doesn't mean we're not supposed to come together as Sierra Leoneans. So anybody who insults another tribe is not doing it for promote anything other than bigotry and emptiness. Because you know what? Somebody will get something 98, he go able to frustrate that thing will get 98. But people when they're empty now the aid, now then they resort themselves to insult. The 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 insult where some people that they insult the Mende, it was very, very unfortunate. But at the same time, when you look at them people then their own status in a society, their own faculty, the way they think, you go realize here na demented people them. Whether you insult the Mende or you insult the Timini, the Limba, or any tribe, it just show who you are. And in this modern age, you not get no place for that. Unfortunately, this thing they happen in our own political spectrum. Some of we not get control over that. But I believe say the Mende, the Timini, the Limba, the Loco, the Yalonka, the Fula, all the tribes in the salon will get what we get interrelationship. That's not the good news and not the good thing. Timini they married to Mende, Mende they married to Timini, Limba they married to Timini, Limba they married to other tribes them. So we are so interrelated that now somebody will get empty head. Now in the use tribe for promote in political career or whatever it is time for them. So I don't want for make we delve into that too much because one of the things we me believe in, no political party in alone not be able to win election without having to tap into the other side. And it can be said The SLPP, in as much as I know one for talk about this, just today, I see Madabio, Idena Tonko Limba. How many people them? When na APC, then where APC t-shirt them, then go declare for Madabio. Because Madabio, I believe say he believes him, he not going able to win the election with just the SLPP folks. So they tap into the north and the west. And I believe say I advise we own party, we leader, and I believe say they do am. When you go back, and they go do am. For making able reach out to the other side, for making able to convince who they able for convince. So let we not too much bother with the empty heads then where this guy, this musician, Emerson the toxic coconut.
Coconut head.
Yeah, let we not bother with the coconut head them. They're not get nothing for offer. So then they come with some of them behavior. Yeah. I don't want for let we bother about that. I hope same are able for explain we own perspective about some of their insults here. Okay. Doctor, you get
No, I'm done for the day.
all right. Mama for say one promise, doc. Please keep this in the bank. SLPP will do you a favor once and for all this time. Samura Cherikoko Ibike will go away for good after June poll. It is a promise we will keep. All right. Well, they put on a bank.
Who side did they go? Tell me about who side did they go?
Now, how them call them? Nagini.
Well, these are some of the sentiments them we not the augur well for that country day. Not we mean well for we self. We all Sierra Leoneans them. At the end of the day, we
I
all go consider.
Then they go out of politics now. It's time for talk. I think I don't need time for talk.
You know, easy for me to go away from politics. So. It's not professionalism and politics.
No, we go retire them actually.
But look, the man don't left, but still the world need them. Then they employ them.
Yeah,
internationally.
Well, international politics now.
Well, now they try for talk. I mean, it's very difficult. I mean, even when you're not a good player, you retire, they still go take you for coach. But I don't mean say if all left the football field, they still.
Yeah.
Anyway,
well, I
just come together.
Momo for accepting me statement here because it's very important. Me, I not believe in tribalism.
No.
I don't believe in tribalism at all. The moment you want for make I stay with away from you, begin bring tribalism na me on face. You are done with. I'm done with you. You know, I don't believe in tribalism because tribalism now in the deprive we. Nobody no say not supposed to belong to a tribe, but when they try for use them for divide we. That is where it's non-negotiable when it comes to that. Okay, Doctor, your last word.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, we are just 90 days to electioneering or election time. Do Moku go in good spirit? Yes, we can be opponents belonging to different parties, political parties, but at the end of the day, we all will be Sierra Leoneans then and remain as brothers. So the one that we get the intentions and for say, then they go into the election, it's a do or die. No. If you win cheerfully. If you lost in good faith. Accept the other man. And we all work together for move the country forward. Let's have these progressive minds. If you go around West Africa today, it is a shock. Gambia, the smallest, better pass alone by infrastructure. Not to talk of Senegal and the other nations. Then. Let us enjoy our riches. We have so much abundance in natural wealth and beauty. If only we can, tap into them resources there without any bias and with love and kindness and faith in God, I think we all go enjoy our country. And that's no more again for appeal. Mock we go into these elections with a peaceful mind. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Doctor. And I just want to appreciate you for your statement, and especially at this time when we need for bridge more of unity. I know say there are people who want to take advantage of the election we get for calm for further divide we. But we Naya they um um for bridge the gap between the different political parties. Them that's not the purpose of this platform. And that make we own media unique from all the other medias. Them. So I just want to thank una very much again. Well, we go see una back next week, the same time, the same place. So good night.